I think like so many times in that process, I kind of thought, why am I doing this? Like, what am I doing? Like, why don't I just go and get a job somewhere and I'll be much better off, because, you know, I had to keep just pouring every little dollar that we had personally, I had to pour into the business. And I hadn't told my husband because I was so stressed. And so I had to tell him. And so it was really, really bad. Like, for me, I think it was kind of like, I have like this front of being together all the time. And I think it was like that, I found the hardest thing is having to let down that guard and for people to see that it wasn't all rosy. I found it really stressful.
So it's fair to say we needed to change a pattern.
Yeah.
And it's fair to say that we needed to dig deep and find that inner strength, that inner level of stamina to push through what was a really, let's say, an uneducated situation.
Yes.
And we're talking about 3 years ago now, so a lot's changed and a lot's certainly moved forward. And I want to touch on sales and sales teams, because it's one thing selling, right? And it's as important, if not more important, to deliver. But I want to focus on sales. So I just want to make sure the distinction in the room is, let's not just go and sell, because that's a lot of fun, right? Particularly if you have zero procrastination. It's brilliant selling, but you need to deliver. And you need to deliver so well that that exact individual, organisation or situation that you've just sold to or allowed to buy for real sense comes back and does it again. But I want to talk about sales and sales teams, and if you could, how many would you hire? How many would you have on your team? A-grade salespeople?
As many as I could get.
Why is that?
Well, in my business, you know, we have our utilisation is how many people we can have in the classroom at one time. So if every single day I had the classroom full to the maximum every single day, so that's just in Melbourne. We do training Australia-wide, we do training internationally. So really, the more we sell, the more we can deliver. Like, if I don't have people selling, like, I'm capping my delivery. So as long as I've got amazing salespeople who are out there selling in line with the business values, we can just keep delivering and growing the delivery. I'm always, so when I came on board with Steph, one of the first things that one concept that I found really interesting was the concept of scouting 265. So
365.
Sorry, 365. So constantly, every day of the year, scouting and looking for people. And in an industry where we don't have a very high level of education, it's really hard to find good trainers. And I'm not looking for an okay trainer. We are the premium provider in the market. We have probably 90% market share. Like, I can't afford to put some bozo up on a stage and say he's okay. Do you know what I mean? Like that.
Can anyone afford a bozo? Just checking, right? Just want to make sure.
It just doesn't fit with the values, and I'm teaching people to run the best businesses in the industry. I need the best people, and that's really, really hard. So every single person who comes to training, I run this whole assessment process on them, and my trainers do now as well, to say, is that person potentially going to be someone who could be the next trainer? And then once I start seeing potential in someone, then I start trying to learn more about them and see, sometimes it doesn't work out. Like, I don't speak to them about it, but it's just something that's going on in the background. But yeah, constantly looking for the best people is just what my life has become now.